Hey guys, this is Mr. Fry, here to show you how to make a quick and easy but effective portfolio. Supplies we're going to need today is a 28 by 22 poster board. We're going to need two 4.5 by 12 inch pieces of, I use drawing paper. It could be regular paper, no problem. We're going to need a ruler, we're going to need our pencil, and we're going to need a bottle of glue. Let's get started. So first thing is on our poster board, you're going to notice there's a smooth side and there's a rough side. We're going to want to stay on the smooth side right now. This is going to be the outside of our portfolio. It's the nicest side. I think that's what we should have on the outside. So what we're going to make first is the flap of the portfolio. So we're going to take our ruler and our pencil, and what we want to make is a 2-inch flap. Well, how I'm going to do that is I'm going to line up the 0 mark at the very end, and I'm going to make a little mark at the 2 because we want it to be 2 inches wide. If I do it here, I need to do it to the other side as well. Right there, line it up to the 0, 1, 2 inches right there. So I have a mark both sides, 2 inches. Now I'm going to use this table to my advantage. Sharp table, it's going to help me make a nice crease for the flap. So I'm going to put one mark right here on the edge, and I'm going to hold that in place and kind of push the other one there and right there. And both marks are touching the edge of the table at the same time. So I'm going to gently hold it, and right there, the middle of my palm is kind of in the, right on the edge of the table. And I'm just going to kind of push down and then slide my hands back and forth, making sure that those marks stay right on the edge. Once you get through, you kind of see how we got a nice crease right there. That's what we're looking for. This is as far as we need to go for right now. Next, we're going to turn it to the inside of the portfolio, the rough side. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to take this and we're going to put it here, but I don't want this to go all the way up to the edge of the portfolio. I want it to have a little bit of room, about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to take my ruler again, 0's here. I'm going to put the ruler kind of on the edge, but I'm going to make it all the way up to here, touching the flap. This time, not 2 inches, that's too much. We're going to be 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to mark 1/4 of an inch here, and I'm going to mark 1/4 of an inch here. Give or take. We just want a little space there. Now, we're going to take this end right here and bring it all the way to those marks. If it doesn't line up with both marks at the same time, make sure it lines up with one, but the most important thing is to keep the edge of the portfolio even with each other. So I'm going to kind of go with this mark right here. Looks like the edge of the portfolio. It's really good there. Let's check it over here. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to hold it in place right here. I got this big bubble. Well, while we're holding this, just simply push down and it holds it into place. It creases. I'm going to double check one more time, make sure everything's on track. It was off just a little bit, pulled it back to where it's even. Hold it. Now I'm going to slide my hand forward and slide my hand back. So, and we have a crease there. Now, you can see the crease is not very good. It's not set in. Well, that's where the glue comes in. Not squirting glue on it to make it crease better. We're going to use the bottom of the bottle because it slides very easy. So while I hold this, I'm going to put the bottom here and slide and slide. And you can do this a couple times, but now it's really set that crease in very nicely. Let's do the same thing to the flap while we're at it. So with the flap, kind of have to make it a little more pliable, but the important thing is getting the edge of the flap even with the edge of the portfolio. So, and there it is, right there. So when I have it, I'm just gonna kind of press down and slide my hand here and back. Again, the crease is there, not very good. Let's make it better. Right here, slide that and slide that. Make sure the glue bottle's closed too, because if it's not and you squeeze that bottle, glue may come out at you. All right, so basically we have the body of the portfolio made now. And we could use it like this. If this is as far as you wanted to go, I like to go the extra mile because I don't want anything falling out of the side. That's what we're going to use these pieces here. What we're going to do is we're going to long fold these things. I remember when I was in elementary school, they called it hot dog folding. I don't know. Never saw a hot dog out of it. I don't know. So I'm going to fold here, making sure everything is even, staying the same. And we just folded it in half long ways. Now the open part, I'm going to turn towards me, and I'm going to fold in half again. And if you have done this correctly, when you open it up, you can either see like a W or an M. If you see a Z or something else, we didn't quite do it right. Rewind the video and check it out again. I'm going to do it one more time. We've got two sides, we need two papers, so I'm going to fold it. Making sure everything's as even as possible. If it's a little bit off, it's not going to hurt anything. Open side towards me. Make sure everything's lined up good. And there we go. Now we've got our two pieces. Let's open the portfolio back up. Again, looking at the inside here. I'm going to open up the flap just a little bit so it doesn't get in the way. Now we're going to deal with the non-flap side over here, which I guess you could say would be the front of your portfolio. And what I want on these sides is I want the middle piece to aim out. That lets more artwork and everything inside the portfolio fit in here. So I'm going to visualize that here. I'm going to say this is going to look like this. And now I'm going to open the bottle of glue. And I want this part to be right at the very top of this, not over. It would be better if it's a little less, but I'm going to try to get it perfectly even with it. So since it's going to fit in just like that, I'm pivoting it this way, and I'm going to do this, well, if I can get it to work here. Good old glue. There it goes. I'm going to get this swirly glue technique, a little spiral just down the edge. It's not much glue. I'm keeping the actual glue bottle on the paper and doing it that way. Little glue goes a long way. I'm keeping it on the edge of the portfolio and up here at the top at the same time. And again, making sure right there, it looks great. Smash the glue into place. Let's do the other side. Again, middle part out, so I'm kind of holding it like it's going to go. It's going to go that way. That means I need glue on the bottom. So I'm going to pivot it back this way. There we go. And again, middle out, lining up here and on the sides. Hold it into place. And so I'm working this side while I'm holding this side. Now if I hold this side, I kind of work this side. And that way I can smash the glue into place. All right, last step, we're almost ready. We're going to glue both of these at the same time. So swirly glue. I missed a little bit there. It's all right. And there we go. And easy step is, if we have the portfolio flap away from us, I pick up this end, and we just let it fall. It falls right into place. And now we smash this down and smash this down. The flap is kind of sticking up, so I'm going to close the glue bottle, and I'm going to smash it one more time so it really keeps that flap down. And we got our portfolio. Don't open and close this for about 10 minutes. It really needs to set in. I have one, step off camera for a minute, that's already been dry. So you can kind of see when we open this, we got our flap. It's going to keep things in. But you can see from the sides, it kind of like an accordion. It's going to keep everything in. So you're not losing all your artwork or papers, or you can use this for whatever you want.